Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's past the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Hairston. Got his man on the outside. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the fly sweep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack. And they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Graves. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The Bulls offense has the ball for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker,
breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He breaks a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To throw, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The UMass offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt.
There he goes. Picks up the first down. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
If you heard that sound, that was the sound of me throwing my clipboard. My goodness, how do I stop this offense? This guy is so dynamic, and what stinks about it is they snap it to the quarterback every play. Running back, I can try to take him out of the game. Receivers, I can try to take out of the game. Quarterback always touching the football, and when he can do this, good luck stopping him.
UMass lines up with a first and goal. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, UMass! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you've got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Hilton. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch?
And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Give to the running back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? He'll toss it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give on the counter. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys.
Touchdown, Buffalo! A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
21, UMass 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some more.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's still running after the move. At the 20. Touchdown, Minutemen. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. To the air, it's Van Buren. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
On the run, it's Webb. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The play-action fake. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He makes the catch at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. Powers through the defender. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Crosses the 30. Give him 114 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Back to pass, it's Hairston. Floats it out in space. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. The pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hood. Got room at the 35. Wide open space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UMass!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. They're setting up the screen. Finds a little space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They're going to ride this running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UMass offense returns to the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Back to throw, it's Hairston. He makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Quick toss. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Quarterback making checks. Toss sweep to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Quick spin on the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and
fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 7 over Kennesaw State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll ride his man on the option, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice.
Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UMass. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he makes the extra point.
35, Buffalo, 31.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He's going up top. Makes a grab down the middle. Off and running. 10. Touchdown Bulls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Send the tight end in motion. To the air. It's Hairston. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
When the timing is right on the jet sweep, it's really hard to stop. When that guy has a full head of steam and the quarterback does what he does right here, snaps the football, gets it to him in stride, and he gets on the perimeter, that's why he got to the outside so fast, and he chewed up some yards and got the first down.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. Now the pitch. There he goes. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
On the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Webb. Quick step and go. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. He lets one fly deep. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the... Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Rich. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to get the corner.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. The option look. He'll toss it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his back in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the toss. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time he's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
At the 2-yard line. Brings up 3rd and goal.
One more play to pad the stats.
Trick 9, B.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And he knocked through the extra point, but that just made the loss a little less ugly, and the game is over. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team.